Invest in Coahuila. Coahuila is the third largest state in the country. It is located in the northeast of Mexico. It has an area of 151,595 square kilometers, which represents 7.7% of the national territory. Coahuila has a 512-kilometer border with the U.S. Coahuila has a population of 3 million inhabitants. This represents 2.4% of the country's population. Coahuila is divided into 5 regions. It is made up of 38 municipalities and its capital is Saltillo. The geographic location of Coahuila provides easy access to all the main markets in the world. Coahuila is located 485 kilometers from the port of Mazatlan, 383 kilometers from the port of Matamoros, 1,026 kilometers from the port of Manzanillo, over 8,500 kilometers of highways. 2 of Mexico's major highways go through Coahuila. Coahuila has a rail system of 2,217 kilometers. It is one of the few states in the country where the 2 main railroad companies converge. Coahuila has 5 international airports located in Torreon, Acuña, Piedras Negras, Monclova, and Saltillo. Coahuila has 68 industrial parks. Coahuila is one of the most competitive states in the country. Coahuila is the #1 exporter of transportation equipment in Mexico, representing a total of 19%. With an historical foreign direct investment of $6,641,200,000 in the last 5 years. Levels of education of the workforce. Coahuila's workforce ranks within the top 5 levels of education in the country. Relationship between education and employment. Second highest level of productivity in the manufacturing industry in the country. The workforce in Coahuila shows outstanding stability and commitment to the company. No strikes in the region over the last 26 years. Graduates from technical and higher education institutions in 2017. More than 150 higher education institutions account for 15,963 graduates each year. 49% of them belong to the field of manufacturing and engineering. 172 technical education institutions account for 18,910 graduates each year. 94% belong to the field of technical degrees and industrial services. With only 2.4% of the national population, Coahuila contributed 3.4% to the GDP of Mexico. GDP structure in Coahuila: 2% primary sector, 52% secondary sector, 46% tertiary sector. The automotive cluster in Coahuila is one of the most important in Mexico. In 2017, a total of over 600,000 vehicles and 82,000 tractor-trailer trucks were produced. OEM. Coahuila hosts major assembly plants like General Motors, Fiat Chrysler Automobiles, and Daimler Trucks. Chrysler's second biggest investment outside the United States is in Coahuila. Tier 1. 35 of the most important companies in the automotive sector have a plant in Coahuila. Automotive Regional Cluster. Over 110 automotive companies in a 200 kilometers radius, and more than 315 in a 500 kilometers radius. Coahuila is one of the main producers of railroad tank cars in the world. More than 22,000 railroad tank cars are produced every year. A total of 22,800 people are employed in this sector. Aerospace industry. Coahuila has important companies in the fields of engineering services, machining of parts, safety systems, heat treatment of metals, harnesses and connectors. Coahuila is the biggest producer of liquid steel in the country. Total production over 5.8 million tons per year. Shale gas energy. Coahuila has the largest reserves in Mexico of shale gas and shale oil. Coahuila's shale gas reserves deposits will last more than 60 years. The main municipalities in which these deposits are found are those in the vicinity of the Gulf, namely Sabinas, Musquis, Piedras Negras, Guerrero, and Hidalgo, besides the west of Cuenca de Burros. Solar energy. Green Power, one of the top 5 companies in the world, is located in Coahuila, and it's the largest of its kind in Mexico. Construction of the most important project worldwide. The second biggest solar energy power plant in the world and the biggest on the American continent. Produces a total of 754 megawatts at 1,700 gigawatts per hour, enough to provide energy for up to 2 million Mexican homes. More than 3 million solar panels. Several wind power plants are located in Coahuila. Coahuila has 95% of all coal reserves in Mexico. Coahuila is the biggest producer of coke, coal, celestite, dolomite, and sodium sulfate. The largest producer of refined silver. The largest producer of sulfates in the Western Hemisphere. The electrical appliance industry in Coahuila employs more than 20,000 workers in the state, in companies like Mabi, General Electric, and Whirlpool, to name a few. Agri-food industry. The brewery company owns the most advanced, up-to-date technology. Their daily production is over 25 million bottles of beer. This positions it as one of the most productive brewers in the world. We're one of the most important producers of livestock, milk, and dairy products in America. Coahuila has 4 main cities that are among the 25 most competitive cities in Mexico, according to the CIDE's competitiveness ranking. These are Torreon, Piedras Negras, Monclova, and Saltillo. Coahuila has a vast number of tourist attractions, cultural interests, and services to offer. It possesses a great diversity of centers of entertainment and culture. State Department for Support to Investors. A group of specialists in economic development will assist you with different procedures to ensure that your investment is treated with the best service, quality, and support from the very beginning. Offering the following services: pre-investment, initial operations period, attention post-investment, total attention, formalities, moving house, installation, advice, contacts, meetings with interest groups. Who is doing business in Coahuila? Success stories in Coahuila. We support you in everything. We're happy to help. Invest in Coahuila.